Hi everyone, Ella Isakov here from ellaisakov.com. I'm here to share a very somewhat short video on hip mobility, which means literally juicing up around the hip joints, but also really working to stabilize so you walk sturdier, you stand more stable, and maybe even out the inconsistencies and asymmetries we have within our pelvis that influences our hips. That also goes to the feet, but today we're going to focus on the hips, and I'm going to include a little bit of spine mobility as well, just a little added bonus, as well as shoulders. So it's not a typical yoga sequence, but it's definitely one that will help you in the long run. Because remember, we want stability and juiciness or mobility around our joints. So we're just gonna start like this. I'm gonna move back a little bit. You're gonna flex your feet. And you're gonna just bring your arms on the inside, soften the shoulders. And just from having the arms on the inside, you're gonna start to feel some engagement on your adductor muscles, your inner thighs. So it's gonna take 5 full breaths here. Breathing through your nose, really breathing into your belly as well. Throughout the whole session, please, nostril breathing. This comes from functional range conditioning, or FRC. You want to keep your spine fairly long. You don't want to dump into your lower back, into your LQ, your lumborum quadratus. You're going to bring your hands onto your heart, but you might actually need to have your hands behind you to start. So all you're going to do is you're going to inhale as you're actually going to bring your knees to one side. You're going to lift up. You want to keep your spine long. You don't want to lean forward and backwards. And then after some time, maybe not today, maybe lift up your hands. But if it's your first time trying this, I would keep your hands behind you. And when you're gonna get here, you're gonna lift up your hips. You're gonna squeeze your glutes to get the hips forward into extension. Remember, your glutes are your hip extenders. You're gonna come down, and then you're gonna go the other side. Lift up, squeeze the glutes, get the hips into extension. You're gonna come down, and then you're gonna lift up, get the hips up, squeeze the glutes into extension, and then you're gonna come down, and then you're gonna go the other side. Squeeze the glutes, get the hips into extension, and then come down. This time I'm gonna add on. You're gonna come on up, squeeze the glutes, get the hips into extension, and then you're gonna step your left foot, and you're gonna stretch. Good, and then you're gonna come back, and same thing on the other side. You're gonna stretch, step your right foot forward, and stretch. Good, you're gonna come back, and you're gonna go the other side, stretch, and move. Good, you're gonna come back, and then the other side. We're gonna add on a little bit something. That's right. Now you're gonna step your inside foot. You're gonna curl your right toes and step your right. This is where you might need to get a little towel or something underneath your heels. And you're gonna resist your upper arms into the inner thighs. And resist the inner thighs back. You're gonna maybe sway a little bit side to side. Just work on that external rotation a little bit. And you're gonna come back from your outside foot, So you're gonna bring the outside foot back. You're gonna sit, and then you're gonna bring your left foot. And then you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna step your inside or the right foot, and then the left, and it's gonna rock a little side to side, resist the upper arms into the inner thighs, and then maybe open up. Maybe this time even no hands on the floor. Really honor what's happening in your body. So have your hands on the floor. It does not make it much easier or any easier, really. And you're gonna come back again. You're gonna step your left foot. You're gonna curl your left foot under, and you're gonna do that. You're gonna pivot, lift up, step your left foot, step your right foot, and then maybe this time use a little bit of the hands. See if you have a little bit more range of mobility. And then here we go. You're gonna step the outside foot. You're gonna pivot it in, and you're gonna lift up, and you're gonna go to the other side, and then you're gonna step and step, And then maybe this time adding on to, see if you can get a little bit more range. No worries if not. This is your video now. You can do this anytime you need it. Step outside, step back, and come on back. And you're gonna do one last little thing. You're gonna bring your knees to the right. You're gonna step your inside foot again. You're gonna stretch out your back leg. Point the foot and really activate. So squeeze your glutes. Lift up your arms, squeeze the shoulders together, and then maybe lift up your back knee. If that's not happening today, then just keep drawing the left thigh back. Squeeze the right glute, front ribs in, and lift up your arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze your scapula together, and maybe lift up your knees. 1, 2, 3. Bring the knee down, pivot that back outside foot, sit back, and then going to the other side. You're gonna pivot, step the inside foot in. You're gonna point your back foot. Now track your feet, your thighs towards each other. Squeeze your left glute, front ribs in, cactus arms, and then maybe lift up your back knee. 1, 2, really activate your foot. 3. The knee does not need to come up today. You're gonna bring it back, you're gonna pivot it, and then you're gonna come back, sitting back a little bit, separating your feet, and then just resist together. Notice that difference. What I'm feeling now is it's a little bit less sensation. There's a little bit more lubrication. Beautiful. Open up your legs. Wherever you are is fine. Flexing your feet, active feet. And you're gonna bring your hands behind you, try and keep your elbows open. And then just resist the hands the head into the hands, and keeping the elbows open. Gently look up, front ribs in. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna feel a whole lot of stuff happen in your upper back. Then you're gonna inhale as you're actually gonna come on down. Keep your feet flexed. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, come on up. Keep your elbows open. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, come on up. And then exhale, come on down. 1, breathe. 2, elbows up. 3, 4, release your hands. And then stretch wherever you are. If you're not going low, that's fine. Press your palms down. Push the palms, traction the hands forward so your sit bones stay grounded. The bottom of your hips, your bottom of your glutes stays grounded. And then just push it away. What you're gonna feel is grounding, maybe even a little something in your lower back. Beautiful. Walk your hands back and bring your right hand to the inside of the foot. Front ribs in, flex your feet, dig the heels even into the mat, and then open up again. Bring your hand behind your head, and then gently looking up. Soften the shoulder down, but resist the head into the hand into the head. Now, take care of this next part. It's a bit of a mobilizer for your scapula. So you're gonna take your hand off the back of the head so it's kind of free behind there. Then you're gonna extend it. Now, maintain some tension in your arm, like there's some radiation in your arm. Keep breathing into your belly and only through your nose. So you're gonna engage your arm, so create some tension in your arm. You're gonna internally rotate and then bring it behind you. Bring it out, keep tension in your arm, that's why it feels hard. And bring the hand behind. Keep tension in your arm, internally rotate the back of the hand, the palm faces the sofa, and then you're gonna bring it up and open. 2 more times. Externally rotate and bring it up and then down. Good. Bring it and keep the tension. Keep the tension. And then release. And just feel that difference between side to side. I mean, I know I do. You're gonna feel some big release here. You're gonna feel some big release on this side. So just take a moment, just kind of like, whew, just shake it out, get a little loosey-goosey. All right, here we go. Bring your hand to the inside. Keep the feet flexed. Dig the heels into the mat. Resist the hand into the inner calf. And just bring the right hand behind your head. Resist the head into the hand. Soften the shoulder and try and keep your elbow open. Look up. 1, 2, 3, Beautiful. Here we go. Maintain some tension in your arm. You're going to release the hand from the head and breathe into your belly through your nose. You're going to inhale, extend, internally rotate. The back of the hand faces the sofa. And then you're going to bring it up and then bring the hand back. You're going to extend, internally rotate, and then bring it back, and then boom. Internally rotate, bring it back, and bring it in. Internally rotate. Maintain the tension in your arm, and we're going to do one more time, just because. And then release, and just shake it out. You're going to be feeling a whole lot of stuff there. Whew. And stretch out again. And just notice the difference. Let the shoulders elevate. Let the shoulders come towards the ears. Press the heels down. And then reach forward. If you're unable to go, it's fine. Able to go that much forward, it's okay. Press the palms down, traction it forward. You can feel a little rounding in your spine, and that's actually okay as well. Come up onto your fingertips and walk yourself to one side. Keep grounding through your left hip, and then reach the left fingers or the inside hand a bit more. Let the shoulder come towards the ear. 1, 2, 3. You're going to feel a stretch all through your whole left side body, which is super important. Intercostal muscles, the muscles between your ribs, the side body that generally holds a lot of tension. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center, and then exhale, go to the other side. Reach the fingers a little bit more. Let the shoulder come to the ear. Activate your legs. And then you can feel stretch all the way through your external deltoids, through the right side body. It's important to take 5 or so breaths so you can really feel the stretch start to spread. As we get to the muscle tissues, the superficial fascia. Beautiful, come on up. And then we're just gonna do little circles. Just little circles. Keep your feet and legs activated. And we're just gonna go one way. Doesn't really matter which way you go. Doesn't really matter how low you go. And then once we get to the front, we're gonna go the other way. Last full circle. And then come on up. And you're gonna, actually I like to keep my hands up, and you're gonna round the spine, global flexion, chin to chest. And then you're gonna open up the heart, gently look up. Reach your chin up so you feel a stretch through the front of your throat. Round, chin to chest, global flexion. And then open up. Look up, lengthen the front of your throat. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Inhale, open up the heart. Lengthen through the front of your throat. One more full set. Round. And inhale, open up the heart. Good. And then just bring your feet together. And then come on up onto a squat. And then just feel your squat now. Just feel your squat now. Push the feet down. Bye everyone, thanks for joining me. Remember, EllaIsakov.com is the website. Ella Isakov on the YouTube channels where I have other videos as well. See you later. Namaste.